You can trim clips before you add them to a sequence. You do that either in the source monitor or the project panel. I'm going to show you both methods in this lesson. Go to Working Files, open up Projects, and double-click on 0601 Trimming. I've set this up already. We have 6 bike riding clips, 1 through 6 there, and we've got a bike riding sequence all ready to go here. Usually the first thing you do when you're going to edit something is take a look at your assets. So I'm going to put all 6 assets here inside the source monitor. So I click on the first one, I scroll down, and I shift-click on the last one, and then I drag them up here to the source monitor, just like so. And that puts all 6 clips in the source monitor, showing the last one added here first. I'm going to click this little drop-down list. There are all 6 of them. We'll go to number 1. I shot these clips along with several sets of other clips to use in this course. Let's just take a look at this one shot here. We got these 2 folks riding their bikes here and coming toward the camera and then rolling out of the frame. The next one is something similar, except here they come from behind and go through the frame this way. It's a standard editing technique where you let people go out of a frame and then into a frame. It makes it kind of easy to make the edit. Going down to the next one here. This is a low angle shot of them coming into the frame, like so, and going past the camera like that. We'll go on number 4 here. This time they come again from behind and go past this way. Again, another easy way to edit here. We'll incorporate most of these clips in our little sequence here. And finally 5 and 6, a point of view shot here as we go along sideways. Me carefully balancing the camera here while I'm riding along. And then we go down to the 6th shot here where I'm kind of pointing the camera along the side like that. And then I move the camera toward the front like so. So what we're going to do here is we're going to build up a nice little story using probably 5 of these clips. First clip I want to use is clip number 1. So let's go there. And what I want to do is I want to start this clip not right there, but start the clip where they just come around the corner, right about there. I can drag this clip down to the sequence like this, and I can trim it here. I can use what are called trim tools and trim it here on the sequence. But it's easier to trim it in advance rather than use these trim tools. So I'm going to press Ctrl or Command-Z down to do that and go back here to the source monitor. I'm going to set an in and an out point here in the source monitor, and that will pre-trim the clip. So I'm going to go right there, right about there is my in point, I think. I can click on this little button here, the Mark In, which is also the I key. And you can see that this green area shows the trimmed portion of the clip. So let's pull this thing along to a point where they go out of the frame, like so, and have our out point go there. Just press the O key or clip on this. Now we've pre-trimmed this clip. It's almost 13 seconds long. I'm going to drag this now down to the sequence. And that trimmed clip is now in the sequence. I'll just play it here by pressing the space bar. And here they come. And then they're going to go out of frame. There we go. So now what I want to do is I want to take the next clip and put it after this one. So I'm going to go get the second clip here. I want to start this one just as they enter the frame. So just right, here they come, right before there, right before they enter the frame, right about there. That'll be my in point. So I'll press the I key, the shortcut for in point. We'll just have them go off for a little ways here, like so. We're going to go to the point of view shot here in just a second. So we got them about that far. Here we go. And now click the out point. I can drag that down. So we've made 2 edits here. I'll show you that edit goes together. Something like that. Now I want to show you how to do that inside the project panel. We want to use a different clip for that one. Let me go down here and select that clip. The next 2 ones are those low angle shots, but this one here is that point of view shot. So I want to use this point of view shot down here next. You can do that pre-trimming work inside the project panel as well. So down here in the project panel, I'm going to shift over to icon view. I'm going to go down to that clip number 5. 3, 4, and 5 right there. I can do my hover scrubbing here, but in this case, I want to actually use this little scrubber down here. So I click on it to get that guy in there. I'm going to scrub through here and decide where I want to pick this up. I think right about there where the camera kind of settles down, right there will be where I want to start. It'll be my in point. And I can use the keyboard shortcut of I as long as I'm working inside the project panel. And so now I've set the in point. And notice it shows up here as well. I'm going to go forward a little ways. And that would be the out point with the O. So you can do it here inside the project panel. I'm going to drag it from the project panel over here to the next one there. So now you've got this clip like that. Let's see how that works. There we go. Very good. And now I want to get a low angle shot because I want to go from the low angle shot to the other shot that looks off into the distance. So that low angle shot was number 3, I think, or number 4. They're number 4 as they go off in the distance. So I'm going to get like this. It's a low angle. I want to get them off like that, a little bit farther away, like that. So I'm going to get the endpoint down here just to show you that one more time here. So this is number 4 here. Click on it to turn on that little scrubber there. I want to start right about there, I think. That'll be my in point. Go down here to my out point, right about there. With an O key, so the I and the O key. Drag that over here. Let's see how that works. There we go. I might have started a little bit farther away, but that's okay. And now I want to put on that last shot of the point of view shot as we look off into the distance. So I'll go back to the source monitor to do that. I'll go over here to number 6. And this one starts off by looking off to the side. And it goes like that for a while and then turns over like that. Now where it turns over is at 1:11:18 there. I want to roll along the side here for 3 seconds and then roll over. So I'm going to go back 3 seconds here to 1:08. We'll have this be the endpoint right there. Click the endpoint and roll along here, see where the out point should be. Right about there, I think will be the out point. There you go. So I'm dragging that down to the sequence. Now I've got a whole sequence of clips here. 34 seconds long. We've got 5 clips. The first one's probably a little bit longer than it needed to be, but let me just see how that works. I'll put these guys together by starting this one already partially into it. They go out of frame. Go to the next shot. Go in the frame. Actually works pretty well. We're moving along there. Now we get the point of view shot. Very nice. We're going to get the low angle shot now. I probably could have started that one a little bit later, but there you go. And now we're going to get that other point of view shot like this, where the camera now 3 seconds in rolls to the left. So that's how you pre-trim clips. You can pre-trim them here in the source monitor by just dragging the clips into the source monitor or double-clicking on a clip to have it appear inside the source monitor. You can access different clips here in the source monitor by just going through this drop-down list. Or you can also pre-trim clips here in the project panel. And once you're done working on clips here inside the source monitor, if you want to clear out the source monitor, you can click this little drop-down list and say close all, or close the one that's currently selected. So I'll say close all like that. There you go. So that's how you pre-trim clips in the source monitor and the project panel.